On the eve of a federal hearing in Austin, protesters head to the governor's mansion dressed as luchadores, or Mexican wrestlers, with a message for Governor Abbott. Senate Bill 4, a controversial border security bill, is not welcome in Texas.
On the other hand, supporters of the law say Texas needs to step in because the federal government isn't addressing illegal immigration. Now, today, a federal judge in Austin will hear arguments over that law.
And Senate Bill 4 would allow state and local police to arrest and remove people suspected of entering Texas illegally. KVUE's Eric Pointer joins us now live from the courthouse where the hearing will be taking place. Eric, fill us in.
So the ACLU and the DOJ, Department of Justice, are suing the state of Texas to stop SB 4. The hearing today is meant to be a temporary block to prevent that law from going into effect until a final decision is made. Now, Texas lawmakers passed the controversial legislation last November during their 4th special session. Governor Greg Abbott applauded the legislation before signing it in December. The DOJ brought up concerns about how the new law could affect America's relationship with Mexico, while also writing, quote, Texas cannot run its own immigration system, end quote. The ACLU says that the law promotes racial profiling and it allows police to arrest people over suspicions about their immigration status, which they say is unconstitutional since it is the federal government's job to enforce immigration laws.
What SB 4 does is punishes you based on your identity, where you are born, where you are from, what your status is. And so those perceptions of status in the hands of individual officers of over 2,700 independent law enforcement agencies in the state of Texas, we can imagine that it will be fraught with racial profiling and abuse.
Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton responded to the federal court filing, saying that this bill does not create conflict between the state and federal governments because Senate Bill 4 mirrors federal policy. And Governor Greg Abbott says that he's ready to fight the issue. He thinks that the law will survive these challenges, but he also says he's prepared for this case to possibly go all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court. Rob, Yvonne.
All right, Eric Pointer live in downtown Austin this morning. Eric, thank you.